the sun might be secretly eating Mercury. Scientists captured terrifying footage. Mercury, the closest planet to the sun, is currently dragging a tail millions of kilometers long, hurtling through the universe like a fleeing comet. But the problem is, it is clearly a planet. And this shouldn't be happening at all. What's even stranger is probes discovered that beneath Mercury's hellishly hot surface, billions of tons of ice crystals are hidden. Plus, its weak magnetic field has led scientists to speculate Mercury's existence may be far more complex than we imagined. So, what exactly is happening on Mercury? Has it really breached the sun's Roche limit and is being disintegrated? As early as 2001, German astronomer Schmidt in La Palma, Spain, while observing with a high-precision telescope, accidentally captured a shocking scene. He discovered that behind Mercury, there was a faint band of light reaching into the deep universe, with a length 9 times the Earth's moon distance. Once this news came out, it shocked the entire astronomy community. Because in the solar system, only comets display beautiful tails. But the problem is, Mercury is not a comet, but a planet in the truest sense. Why would it drag a tail millions of kilometers long while orbiting the sun? Subsequently, scientists found via spectral analysis that in Mercury's extremely thin atmosphere, a strange yellow light was found. And this is the specific spectrum emitted by sodium atoms. In addition, Mercury is not only the fastest moving planet in the solar system, but it's only 58 million kilometers from the sun, causing it to endure at every moment. Solar storms bombarding it up to 1.5 million kilometers per hour. These high-energy particles are like tiny cannonballs, constantly striking Mercury's surface and launching massive sodium atoms into space. Ultimately, driven by the pressure of solar radiation, these sodium atoms formed a stunning tail behind Mercury. At the same time, scientists also discovered another astonishing fact. Mercury is actually a veritable metallic planet. According to the data, on this planet with a diameter of only 4,880 kilometers, the metal content is as high as 70%. And its iron core accounts for 60% of the entire planet's volume. Yet, based on current planetary models, for such a small planet, its core should have cooled and solidified long ago. Yet, Mercury's iron core remains partially molten to this day, and it even generates a weak magnetic field. Meanwhile, Mars, 2.7 times Mercury's size, has long lost its field. Why is Mercury able to be so resilient? After many observations, scientists found that because Mercury wobbles slightly as it rotates, they inferred that its interior is very likely a liquid core composed of a large amount of iron sulfide. But at this point, a new question arose. Since volatile elements like sulfur are at such a close distance to the sun, solar winds should have blown them away. This makes scientists suspect that Mercury didn't form in its current position at all. It might have come from farther away, and only after a violent impact event was it pushed into its current orbit. Regarding Mercury's mysterious origins, scientists have proposed 3 bold hypotheses. The first suggests that it may have originally formed near Earth, and later arrived at its current position after a massive impact. The second suggests that it was born right next to the sun, but the early sun's energy was unstable and vaporized Mercury's rocky crust, leaving only the current iron core. The third suggests Mercury lost when competing with the sun for surrounding matter, causing its outer layers to be sucked away. To unravel these mysteries, NASA's Messenger spacecraft successfully entered Mercury's orbit in 2011. During the subsequent 4 years, Messenger flew a total of 4,104 orbits around Mercury, sent back over 270,000 photos, and mapped out the first complete map of Mercury. One of the photos shocked scientists even more. It revealed inside shadowed regions at the poles, billions of tons of water ice were hidden. They likely came from comets that struck Mercury billions of years ago. And now, these ice crystals are permanently frozen at the bottom of craters where temperatures drop to minus 173 degrees Celsius, never to be reached by sunlight. Finally, on April 30th, 2015, Messenger, out of fuel, crashed into the surface of Mercury at a speed of 14,400 kilometers per hour. In the final seconds of its life, it used all its strength to transmit back one last photo. It was a desolate land just meters from the ground, its scarred surface seemingly telling the tragic past of this planet. Precisely because Mercury's speed is so frantic, only 2 human probes have ever traveled there so far. So, it is seen as the hardest planet to explore in the solar system. And Mercury, with its 3.5 million kilometer tail and its body covered in scars, tells the story of the most violent and tenacious miracle epic in the solar system.